Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and on to the next episode of my reactions to The 100 Season 3. If you're just here for the reactions, I'd advise you jumping forward a few minutes because I'm going to have like a little bit of a rant at the beginning just because it's something I need to get off my chest. And that's in regards to the comment section on these videos. Before I started Series 3, I debated whether I was going to read the comments at all because basically over the first two seasons, there was some spoilers here and there put in, which obviously I don't want. If I'm reacting to a show blind, I don't want to know what's coming. Sometimes there were inadvertent spoilers like, oh, wait till you see Murphy in one of the late seasons, he gets really hot. Well, that says to me, Murphy survives till the last few seasons. That kind of stuff. Sometimes there was blatant spoilers like, this is going to happen or something. And most of the time, I managed to avoid a lot of it. But I was debating what to do with Series 3 because I don't want stuff spoiled, and it makes it kind of ruin the fun of doing these reactions when you know what's coming and when people are going out the way to spoil you. But I thought, you know what? I'll give the first few episodes of Season 3 a go and see what happens. Now, a couple of days ago, I put the very first episode of Season 3 onto YouTube, and I swear to God, within the first half an hour, and the reason that I know that is because I started work that day at 12 o'clock. I made the first episode public on YouTube just before I started work, so either 5-2 or 10-12, probably 5-2 I think, because I did it, then I started work. By past, I had the very first comment, which was a spoiler, and it wasn't just a minor spoiler, it was, here's Ali's story, here's what she's here for, here's how she's controlling people, here's the virtual world, here's blue chips, and it was a long thing all about the Ali storyline. Now, if you put that comment, you know who you are. You know that you went out of your way to spoil it for me. So I blocked you from commenting, so you can't comment on my videos anymore. That's not the kind of thing I like doing. That's not what I'm here for. I like to chat with you guys in the comments. But this person has put spoilers in the 100 already and has gone out of the way to come to Series 3 and spoil the Ali storyline. Now, don't get me wrong. I started reading it, and when it started talking about blue chips and stuff, I just turned off because I'm like, I don't want to know what's coming. That's what the whole point of a blind reaction is, that I don't know what's coming and I'm enjoying it and watching it as you would if you were watching TV. Now, if you want to put that comment on the last episode of the season to kind of fill me in on stuff that I've missed to clarify the storyline, I'm fine with that. But I just need to have a rant about spoilers in the comments because it's making me frustrated with this show. And it's not the show's fault. I'm annoyed with that show enough as it is, with Jasper being a dick, Pike just being Pike, and now Bellamy's on board with it, which I'm going to get to in a second. But, and I apologise for starting this video off in a bit of a rant. But the reason I do YouTube is to chat with you guys and to have fun with you guys and to debate stuff in the comments and just to entertain you, hopefully. But if people are going out of the way to spoil the comments, then I might just stop reading them on the 100. That kind of stuff was really ruining my fun in the end of Series 2, which is why I probably took quite a longer break. Probably took a longer break between 2 and 3 than I planned to initially, because it was just, I wasn't looking forward to starting Series 3. Not for the show I was, of course, but just the comment section was getting a bit not a pleasant place to be. And I know that from other people's reactions in other TV series that I watch. They talk about eventually that the comment section becomes not the nicest place at times, and people are quite rude to me at times, in my opinion. I delete a lot of the abusive stuff. If you want to be critical, fine. But if it's abusive, I'm going to delete that. So I apologise again for ranting. I just need to get off my chest about spoilers and stuff, and just please don't put spoilers in the comments because I will just start blocking people like I've started doing because it just ruins my fun. And like I say, all I know from Ali's storyline going forward is that there's a virtual world, which I kind of guessed, but I wasn't sure. It's a virtual world and she uses blue chips to control people. Like I said, there was a lot more to that comment that I had to delete. So that's my rant over. So just please be mindful of the comments that you're putting in, or I will just have to block people. And I don't really want to do that. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from. On to the episode itself. When I say I'm not looking forward to watching this, it's not because I'm not excited, because I'm enjoying the show and I'm enjoying Season 3. What I mean by that is I know how angry I was at the end of the last episode. I don't want more of that, but it's going to be more of that because Pike's in charge. He's going after the group of grounders outside the camp, so Indra's team, to try and take them out. Bellamy's helping them, supporting them, and Jasper's just being a boob. But I feel like that is possibly going to reach a conclusion because it seemed like when he scattered Finn's ashes by accident that maybe it tipped him over the edge to a bit more remorseful. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to jump into the episode. This one's called HAKELDAMA. Like with One Hader, I presume that's going to be a word that's relevant to the world. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is an existing word. Let's have a look, actually, before I start ranting about stuff. Is the place where Judas hung himself HAKELDAMA? Okay, so maybe it's something from the Bible where Judas hung himself. What does that mean for the show? Maybe Bellamy does something. Maybe he starts to feel bad about the betrayal. I don't know. Let's jump into the episode, guys, because I really don't know what that means. And I apologise again about the rant. I just really need to get it off my chest because I was getting quite upset, to be honest. I was getting quite frustrated and upset with the show. Not the show, but like the comments. It was making me not want to carry on because it was ruining my fun a little bit. But let's be positive. Let's carry on and just see how the next few episodes goes. And hopefully you guys, because 99.9% of you are lovely and supportive and really nice people. So let's go. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please let me know down below in the comments what you think. Subscribe for the rest of Series 3 of the 100. And there's a Patreon link down below if you want to watch the full reactions to this episode, as well as every episode of Series 3 so far and most of Series 2 as when I started Patreon. So let's go. Let's jump into the episode. Series 3, Episode 4, HAKELDAMA. No, Series 3, Episode 5, HAKELDAMA.
When I left it had a different name. I was different. You left a hero for your people, and you return one. The Mountain Slayer returns with the body of the Ice Queen. You bring them justice. You bring them justice.
I quite like Clark most of the time, but she is a bit mopey. Like, I was a different person then. The camp had a different name. Just calm down. You saved your own people at quite a bad cost.
Bellamy.
They done it?
I'm fine.
What happened out there?
Have they done it already?
This morning, on the muddy field, our people paid tribute to those who have been taken from us by sending a message to the grounders. This land is ours now. Resist, and you will be met by force. Fight,
I don't even have words.
and you will be greeted by death.
Pike, you absolute arseholes. This is just pure murder. And it's going to create more of a war between the Grounders and them. And at this point, I hope the Grounders win. I can't even think of, like, interesting things to say. Just mad. Indra. I used to hate her, but I like her now. Since she helped Octavia at the
I need bandages.
linking with the dagger or whatever.
Indra, take him to Sao.
And they executed the wounded.
The summit was 2 days ago. How could King do this?
It wasn't Kane.
Nope.
It was Pike. Bellamy.
I think I hate him more than
Bellamy
Kate.
was with them.
He wanted to spare the wounded, but they wouldn't listen. He convinced Pike to let me live so I could deliver a message.
Okay. So Bellamy's not
What message?
too
Sky
bad.
Crew rejects the coalition. This is their land now.
There's still hope for Bellamy.
Or we can die.
In a day's time, we lay waste to Arcadia and everyone within its walls.
And other than like Abby, Kane, and some people there, I'm all for
Give me
that.
time to fix this. Put him up!
Indra signaled. She wants to meet. I'd go myself, but Pike's watching everything I do now.
Take Pike out, please.
I need you to.
I'm in, but how do I get out? The gate is armed with...
Come on, Octavia. You're a badass bitch. Just help sort this out.
15-kilometer perimeter around Arcadia should be sufficient,
15 kilometers? Sir, there's a grounded village.
which will no doubt be the staging area for a retaliatory attack. Clearing it will be our first order of business. What's the location of the village?
Clear the village. We went too far.
Yes.
I know it seems harsh, but we don't leave survivors. We don't have the medical supplies to treat their people,
didn't
and we can't
do
risk
anything
them
to you.
coming back to kill us. is to think about the lives we saved today, not the ones that were lost. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
It'll kill us all.
You need to wake up. And don't tell me the difference between Asbia and Tree Crew. Tree Crew killed 37 of my friends before you even touched the ground. We didn't start anything. They did.
They?
You know what I meant.
What did you mean by that, man? This is why I didn't want to watch this episode, because I knew I was going to get angry. Yeah.
I don't fire people.
Not clearing me medically is the same damn thing.
Oh.
Come on, let's go sit
No,
down.
I don't need to sit down. My leg is fine.
No, it's not. And riding on
it's
patrol and
sorted.
working that wall are making your conditions worse.
So what? Do nothing?
I do feel for her, but she needs to help
Can
herself.
still be useful.
You know, the less pain she's in, the better her brain's gonna be, and she's very smart, very intelligent, and is good at like plans and building things and whatnot. Oh,
They've been
hello! Finally,
busy. Tell them to hand over the pack. Right now.
Oltan, is that his name? Oh,
This belongs to me.
Who's going for my gun?
yeah, sure he was.
Are you there?
Oh, was that Murphy? This is a trap.
Time you stretch play. Stay all done. Time I not get it, you step in.
Don't think this is gonna end well for you.
Yeah, well, too bad he's not really my type.
Yay!
Let's get out of here.
You don't kiss him. He's got lots of mud all over his face. You dirty wench.
Where's the fighter? I found the city of light.
Well, that's great. Isn't it?
But
Ask his friend Otan. Apparently, he's there right now.
I don't blame you for doubting. I know how it sounds.
What are you now?
He's threatened by you.
I'm just a man who wants to save his people. No threat to you.
Save us. Forgive me for being blunt, felonious, but I need to ask why you've returned.
To save my people.
Do you want him to think you're a fool?
You actually believe that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm game. How exactly are you gonna do that?
By freeing the minds from the bonds of physical and spiritual pain, I am here to show the people of Arcadia the way.
You've lost him.
Have
Yeah.
some faith.
Kane lost the election to Pike. Everything's different.
yeah,
Your
Take.
people voted for this.
Pike
No.
out.
No, I don't believe that. You know, Clark. You haven't been here. Listen to me.
This is not going to end well. We're on episode 5. There's like 11 episodes of crap still to go. Like, in a good way, crap. Like, bad things happening, because this show is just full of bad things.
I want to go after my brother.
We've talked about this.
Don't think there's much point, love.
Otan's with Jaha at camp. So why would you want to go there?
He's my brother. If there's a chance, I have to try and get him back.
Going after Otan's not a good move.
What are you doing? These are sick people. You can't just throw them out into the cold.
We're not. They're being interned.
What?
Out of my way. Back off. Jackson, why did you bring him here?
It's going to kill him. Yeah, get the shit out of Bellamy. I don't care. Deserves it.
Sorry we had to do this the hard way.
I feel like this season's going to be a test of my patience and my strength.
There's no simple way to eliminate pain.
Are they going to turn her over and...
So much suffering. If we get her, the others will come.
Oh, Lord.
You're not proud of massacring an army that was here to help us?
We're not doing this here.
Good. Then let's go, because I'm not even close to done.
Come on, Octavia. You fucking get him. Hit him in the ballsack. Breathe, Scott. Come on, breathe.
Keep this up. I won't be able to protect you.
Thanks for the warning.
I'm serious. Look at yourself. It is time to stop playing grounded before you get yourself hurt.
I'm not playing anything. This is who I am. You're my brother. I shouldn't have to tell you that.
You were supportive of her until Pike showed up.
The mighty one Hada, who chose the grounders over her own people, who turned her back on us when we came to rescue you. Now you want to talk.
Exactly what happened.
I came here to tell you that the Ice Nation has paid a price.
Been at war since we landed.
Oh.
Pike understands that.
Pike,
That's all I have to say.
This isn't who you are.
You're wrong. This is who I've always been. And I let you and Octavia and Kane convince me that we could trust these people when they have shown over and over who they are.
Don't trust him.
I'm sorry, too.
There we go.
Hey.
Told you not to trust him.
No, don't, no.
Bellamy, take your butt chin, your curly hair, and f off. Sorry. Oh, sorry, my little outburst. I'm just mad.
People think I can just change and my pain will go away, but I can't. I can't do that, and I can't do this.
No. I get a pain though. It's frustrating from when something medically is stopping you from being, you know, the best version of you, I suppose.
What have you got to lose?
I think she's gonna do it. Yes.
Clark, hurry up. Follow me.
Nice. Okay. Why?
We know you're not alone. Where's the girl? I'll ask you once more. Where's the girl?
Go fuck yourself.
Hold up!
The blue chip thing.
Fresh Memonde.
A sacred symbol.
Where did you get this?
It's from Abby.
Okay.
Octavia. She got it with Clark.
Okay, I think that's Bella.
Why should she change? Blood must have blood.
Really? Because from where I stand, the only way that ends is with everyone dead. So what kind of leader do you want to be? The kind who kills every chance she gets because that's your way? Or the
Well, she
kind
didn't in Mount Weather. She made a
who
deal.
shows the world a better way?
You can't seriously be considering this.
Take out Pike, please. Just Pike. Get a sniper.
Our people act as if war is easier than peace. If that's so, should we not try and achieve the more difficult goal?
But we had peace. I don't agree with war, that's the problem.
Is my subject. They're all my subjects.
No, Hedda. I will not.
Come on, Ninja.
Then let it be known. Blood must not have blood.
No! How do you eat it? Swallow it. There we go. She's walking a bit more normally. If it's all like virtual stuff, it kind of takes your pain away, like in the receptors.
Time to get back to work, Raven.
Okay, so I feel like I might need to apologise, particularly to those watching the full reaction on Patreon, for my many, many outbursts during the episode. There was bits in the episode that made me very angry. Primarily Pike and Bellamy, as expected. Jasper wasn't in it, so I couldn't really shout at him. But Bellamy really made me angry this episode. Pike annoys me, but he's always the same. He's always racist. You know where his motives are, where his mind's at. So it's frustrating and it makes me angry, but it doesn't surprise me. Bellamy annoys me the most because this is not Bellamy. He's obviously grieving, struggling with A, the decision he made at the end of season 2, B, losing his girlfriend, and whatever else guilt that he's got on his mind from everything that's happened, or PTSD, depression, whatever he's going through. So this is not Bellamy, and that's what's really making me angry, that he's turning into such an awful person and turning against his sister, Clark. And fair enough, I'm not saying you should just go along with all the people that you've known for a long time that you came down with because you came with them. You know, if you don't agree, you don't agree, and that's fair. But this doesn't fit in with his character. This is not the Bellamy that we've known for series 1 and 2. And that's where a lot of my anger lies. And it is very frustrating to watch, and it makes me very angry, as my outburst showed. But I'm also intrigued to see what happens, because I feel like Bellamy is redeemable eventually. I know he's a lot of people's favourite characters, and I got it in series 2. I really rooted for him, and I liked his character in terms of how he was like not an action hero, but all the stuff in Mount Weather where he was like climbing through the vents, shooting people, saving people's lives. That was all great. Series 3, he's one of my least favourite characters. I'm not going to lie. And I might get hate for that, but just remember, because I know some of the comments don't remember this. This is my first time watching. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 4.5 seasons. So, I can only go off what I know right now, which is that Bellamy is acting like an idiot. Like a major idiot. And it's really frustrating. But the Pike stuff, it's just what I expect. I didn't expect them to take out the people so quickly. Like I thought we'd have to watch that happen. But before the episode even started, they took out the 300 people, was it? However many 100 people were in that Indra's little group of people. And that's just sad. It's just so unwarranted. And yeah, there are some bad grounders, the Ice Nation in particular, but they're also people that are just following a leader. And there was a lot of peace that could have been had. And that's why I get a little bit confused with the blood must not have blood situation, because whilst I don't agree with war, and I don't necessarily think that just retaliation all the time is going to solve the situation, I don't. They tried peace. They were all in the 13 colonies. Yeah, well, obviously the Ice Nation worked against them, but they were working well with a lot of the grounders. It was all pretty peaceful. And if the Pike that had never shown up, I feel like for a while, there would have been peace. People would have gone with their lives and whatever. They would all work together as part of the coalition. Pike put a stop to that. So then saying, let's try peace, blood must not have blood, at this point seems odd to me. Because these people have basically said, we've taken out a group of your people, we're coming for more of them. And you're backing down, saying, well, war's not going to help the situation. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's confusing because, actually, I'm not saying they should have war, I'm not saying death is always the right answer. But it feels odd in a situation where there's an enemy that's coming up against you, that has killed a lot of your people and is coming for more. Backing away seems like an odd choice right now. So whether that's part of a greater plan, I don't know. But I'm not on board with it at the moment. I think it's the wrong decision. I feel like they need to go in and take Pike out. And they could have done that. They could somehow get someone in there and take Pike out. I mean, as much as Pike's clan will revolt if they do that, there's ways they could go about it. Because I think there's more people that don't follow Pike than follow him. So if they can get everyone on board to take down Pike's people, take Pike out as the leader, like kill him, and then detain the rest of the people, maybe there's a way. I don't know, that's not the perfect choice. I'm not a strategist. I don't know the ins and outs of the world, and to be in that situation would be different. But I need Pike to go, if you don't mind. Like I said in the reaction, I feel like I dislike Pike more than Cage at this point. And again, I'll talk about it a little bit because I don't know what I have to cut out of a Patreon, but Cage was really irritating, but I got where he was coming from. He was got on Earth, got onto the ground, live a normal life because he lived his whole life in that bunker, and he was trying to realise that dream for him and his people. I didn't agree with how he went about it. Donation could have worked, but I understood why he was doing what he was doing. Pike's just a racist, plain and simple. These people, the ones that you just killed, were protecting you, and you killed them. So it's not like all the grounders are evil and we're working on taking them all out. You're just a racist. You don't like them because they're different, and saying this is our land now. Well, no, they were there first. So what right do you have? I mean, Americans, Indians, could we get into that conversation? Let's not do that. This is not the place. But it just feels like invading that land and taking over because it's your right, your land, because they're different to you. There's a whole conversation there that I ain't going to get into, but it's not a good one. What I am excited about is the Ali stuff. As much as at the start of the season it's making me uncomfortable, and I didn't like Jahai, who's annoying me, I'm really invested right now. I am really invested. Not because I'm on board with his character. It is very culty. And follow us, we can show you less pain. We can lead the way to the city of light. Now, the blue chips were kind of spoiled for me in that comment that I mentioned. It's a virtual world, which I'm assuming the blue chips can take you to. Ali's part of that. I didn't read the whole comment, so I don't know what her plan is, other than to convert people, I guess. But it's really exciting because I feel like it's going to spread, amongst the camp. So it starts with Raven, then she maybe gets someone else on board, and it can filter out. Which again, is going to have negative repercussions eventually. But I'm excited about it, and I like that they chose Raven because they did what cults do. They go after vulnerable people to make them join. They chose someone who's in a lot of pain, very upset, grieving probably still for Finn and other people, and also felt outcast because no one was listening to her. And they chose her and they targeted her, and now they got her on board. And I don't know why I'm waving my pencil around, but yeah, smart decision by them to go after Raven. I'm excited to see where that goes. I hope Raven goes to the City of Light. I feel bad for Otan. I'm writing down all the names like little characters that we meet, so that when I get to my character ranking at the end of the season, I can look through and go, okay, this was a character that's worth talking about. This one is. And to Otan, I don't know if he's going to be in the City of Light still. I presume he is. He's been uploaded to this virtual network or whatever that I will get more about as we go along the season. I felt bad that he died, and the Murphy Imori stuff was fine. I like seeing them together. I'm not totally that interested in what was happening with them this episode, but they did mention the sacred symbol, which was on the blue chips that they used to get people to the City of Light. So what does sacred symbol mean? I presume somewhere in this world there's a building that's got that symbol on, like the organisation. They're the ones that created this virtual world, and that it was like an infinity symbol is like their logo or something. Maybe, I don't know. But it's all really interesting actually. Like the Ali stuff, I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad it's back in. Wasn't sure how it was going to fit in with Pike stuff, and I like that when the meeting was with Felonius and Pike, he tried to convince Pike. Pike was like, no. And even Ali was like, we've lost him. This is not working. So, yeah, that was really good. And I enjoyed this episode. Frustrating parts. I'm not walking away from it as angry as I was last episode. But Octavia, badass as always. I'm hoping her and Clark find a way to take down Pike's people. How? I don't know, because we've got a long way to go. We've got 11 episodes of the season to go, and if it's anything like Mount Weather situation last season, we've got 11 episodes to go before the Pike situation resolves itself, so we'll have to wait and see. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please let me know down below what you think in the comments of the episode, reaction, and also if you understood my point at the beginning about comments and spoilers and me being a bit cautious about comment sections with this series in particular. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well. Taking care of yourselves and staying safe. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought. Subscribe to my channel for the rest of Series 3. And I'll see you all next week for Episode 6 of Season 3 of The 100. Bye, guys. Take care.